Hey everyone, it's Linda Lukovic, holistic nutritionist at Balance Point Health Center. I'm here to talk to you about daily habits. And maybe you don't really think about the impact of what your daily habits will have on your overall life, but I have a question for you. What I'd like you to really consider is, how do you want to feel when you're 80? What do you want to be doing when you're 80? We don't often think that far ahead. Sometimes it's a little bit scary to think that far ahead. Sometimes we just feel fine now and we get caught up in the busyness of life so that we don't really take the time to think about that. But, being in a wellness clinic, we see people all the time in their 80s, some of them having an amazing active life and some of them really struggling with chronic pain and inflammation. And what I'm here to tell you is that you have a lot of control over your health and how you're going to be and show up when you're 80. And it really does come down to lifestyle changes and daily habits. And so I'm going to talk to you about actually one of my favorite kits that I usually get people started with in most situations, not all situations, but it's called the Healthy Habits Kit. The reason I love this kit so much is that it is easy and everyone can do it. And it's not really about taking things away. And I think people sometimes get fearful for diets or programs where they feel restricted. But this is a program where it's all about adding to your daily habits so that then some of those bad habits start to fall and drop off. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it and I'm going to talk about some of the key things in this kit. Okay, so the foundation are the supplements. Okay, so we live in a busy world. Our foods are depleted. It's not like our parents and the food that they used to eat. We always used to joke about, oh my God, I grew up on, Kraft dinner and Campbell's soup and I'm totally fine. But guess what? Our kids are different now and we're different now. And some of those things, those habits that we had when we were kids are starting to have an impact on our health now. Guess what? You shouldn't be feeling pain in your body. You should be having copious amounts of energy without having to have that coffee in the morning. So this program is going to get you there. So that's what the supplements are all about. So what the first supplement is called the Microplex VM. So just think vitamin mineral. So this is going to fill in any gaps that you have in your diet from our depleted foods, from our really fast paces. Just think about it this way. When you are under stress, you are burning through your B vitamins way faster than anyone else. So you need to supplement, you guys. You just need to get that nutrition because all of those vitamins and minerals have a job in your body. And whether it's making hormones, whether it's giving you energy, whether it's supporting your mitochondria, whatever it is, they have a job. So you need to get the right balance of those vitamins. So this is really critical as your healthy daily habits. So the second one is your E omega. So this is your essential fatty acid. So it's called essential because it is essential to the functioning of your body. However, it's something that your body doesn't produce. You have to take it through your diet. And it's hard, right? Because a lot of times the best way to get this is through fish, but a lot of our fish has a lot of metals in it, right? And they're toxic. And so it's really hard to get the best quality fish oils. I would never buy a fish oil at Costco. You would buy a fish oil from a company that specializes in health and wellness. And that is definitely what we see in this brand. It's a combination of vegetarian fish as well as vegetarian essential fatty acids like flax as well as fish oils. So it's a really great combo. There is a vegan version as well. So important to hormones, skin health, thinking, clear mind, digestion, everything, guys, everything. If there's one thing you take out of this entire kit, this should be it. Okay. So the third supplement in this lifelong vitality kit, which is part of the Healthy Habits kit, I'm just going to show you what the box looks like right there, is the Alpha CRS. Now this is all about cellular repair. So what ages us is the breaking down of our cells. So our cells are our life, right? They have so many different jobs to keep us healthy and well. And when they start to get damaged over time, that's when disease starts to develop. So this is a formula that really helps to maintain the integrity of your cells. There are also things that are anti-inflammatory in here, like resveratrol, green tea extract, curcumin. You may have heard of some of those things. It's a really amazing formula. It's hard to find in one supplement on the store shelves. And that's what I love about this one. So also great for energy and pain. So the great thing about these supplements is they're bioavailable. And so what does that mean? That just really means that your body can take them in and use them effectively right away. A lot of the vitamins that you find on your store shelves, even at your health food store, are packed with minerals and binders and additives and things that you can't break down. And it's actually more hard for your digestive system to break down and process that. So they're bioavailable and everyone does really well on these. I've got a million success stories. Cool thing is there's a money back guarantee. So if you don't notice more energy or less pain at the end of 30 days, you get your money back. And so I think that's a pretty good deal. It's definitely worth trying. So that's the first part of the kit. Now you'll also get a probiotic. So we've all heard loads about probiotics now. If you're listening to the radio, watching TV, paying attention to this topic. And basically what it is it helps. So we've got good guys and bad guys in your body, and you need a lot of good guys. And antibiotics can kill your good bacteria that are in your bowel. And what we want to do is make sure that we get more good guys in there to outweigh the bad guys, and that you do that through probiotics. This is a daily probiotic that is a really great routine to get into, because even though you may not have been on a course of antibiotics that kills everything, you're getting those antibiotics in the water you drink, in the meat you eat, in the foods you're eating. It's really hard to avoid. And so it's really important to make sure that your bowel and your gut is healthy. If you're experiencing any bloating, gas, digestion issues, this could be your problem. So you need to get on this daily. So the other supplement that I actually don't have with me is Terrazyme, and it's a digestive enzyme. So really important. I've had people start Terrazyme and their skin improves. And the reason is because a lot of us may be eating a healthy diet, but if your body is not breaking it down into usable bits, then it's just simply going right through you, and you're not benefiting from all of the nutrition that you might be taking in. So Terrazyme is a fantastic enzyme to take, and you need enzymes in your body because they manage so many different functions. Your hormones, they play into processing, like breaking down protein, and you need your protein to build your hormones, just as an example. So really, really important. You can even take one of those. When I kind of get into the nitty gritty on how to use this program, I suggest you take one before bed, because what it does, it sort of mops up any of that undigested food. And if you didn't mop it up, basically what happens is that food causes stress on your body, and then your body is too busy putting energy into dealing with all that undigested food, that the important functions that are supposed to happen at nighttime don't happen, right? Detoxing, hormone production, all of that good stuff, okay? So that is the vitamin part of the kit. Let's get into the oils and some of the other products. So you also get Deep Blue Rub in that. I mean, who doesn't love Deep Blue Rub? Most of you have probably heard of this. It's for pain and inflammation. It's a cream. It's for topical use. And it contains some really powerful essential oils that help to get into the body and address inflammation. So great for stress, rubbing it on your shoulders at the end of the day if you happen to have a computer or a desk job. Maybe you're standing on your feet all day in your work, maybe rubbing it on the bottom of your feet, and use this as prevention. So if you know you're going to be standing on your feet all day, rub this into the bottom of your feet in the morning and just see how different you might feel throughout the day. Love our Deep Blue Rub, especially our men. Our men love our Deep Blue Rub. So let's jump into the oils. So one of the first oils you get 5 ml bottles, which is great for just like kind of like a sample, getting going with your oils. There's 85 drops in here. Lemon is like your cleansing oil. So you can use this in so many different ways. I love to use this daily. I add it to my water and I drink it throughout the day. A, it makes my water taste better. B, it helps with cleansing, adding limonene into my diet, which are incredible antioxidants and protective health for the cells. And just Google limonene and you'll see what I mean. A really fantastic essential oil. It's also uplifting. All of our citrus oils make you feel better. And never underestimate the power of a scent, because it is very powerful. And you can clean this with this as well. So I love to just put a few drops in a spray bottle with maybe a tad of vinegar. And I clean my counters with it, my bathrooms, and it's just an amazing, uplifting, clean scent that it leaves behind. So the next oil is lavender. So we love our lavender. Lavender is all things calming, and not just calming to the nervous system, but also calming to the skin. So think of it that way. This is an oil that I would recommend that you use daily. So you put a drop in your hand, a couple deep breaths in the morning to start your day in a relaxed state, maybe rub it on your wrists. And it's also fantastic for helping to get a good night's sleep. And we all have seen the studies around the importance of sleep. It's up there with diet. So we want to make sure that we're getting our full kind of 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. This helps promote a restful sleep. But also think about skin. So if you have rosacea, if you have a mosquito bite, if you have some sort of bacteria going on in your skin, any type of redness, burn, like you burn yourself on your stove, you can put lavender on and it heals way faster. It's pretty incredible. I had a friend who burned herself on her flat iron or curling iron, and it was raised and really sore looking. And we just happened to be out for breakfast, and she was starting to put butter on it. I'm like, stop, I've got something for you. And I gave her a little dab of lavender, and she put it on. And by the time we finished breakfast, redness was gone, and it stops hurting right away. You know how burn continues to burn? It actually stops the burn. It's incredible. There are hospitals in the US that actually use this on their burn victims with tea tree. Pretty cool. So lavender is very, very powerful. On Guard. So most people know about On Guard. It is a proprietary blend with clove and cinnamon and all sorts of amazing oils that help build your immune system. Clove is really high on the ORAC scale, over 2,000, over 2 million, whereas blueberries are 2,000. What is ORAC? Well, really, it just measures the antioxidant ability of food. You want high antioxidants because that's what mops up free radicals. And just think of it this way, free radicals age us, so we don't want free radicals in our body. However, it is impossible to avoid completely. You create free radicals just, chewing your food and digesting it. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we have a regular practice that helps to mop up those free radicals. This is something that we do every day in the winter. And I get my kids, I make a little roller bottle, I dilute it down, about 5 drops in a roller bottle, fill it up with fractionated coconut oil. They rub it on the bottoms of their feet to build their immune systems through those months where the flu and viruses are going around, running rampant. I like to add a drop in my smoothies once in a while. Sometimes I'll put a drop under my tongue. It's also great for a throat spray if you have a sore throat. Works fantastic. Gosh, there's so many different ways you can use On Guard. I clean my house with it. I spray my light switches or my doorknobs, my keyboards, my phone whenever someone has been sick in the house. And I diffuse it because it kills airborne pathogens. You cannot live without On Guard, you guys. It's incredible. So you also get frankincense in your kit. Now, gosh, getting access to frankincense in any of the kits is incredible because it is a pricey oil, and it's pricey for a reason. It grows in these trees, Boswellia trees in Somalia in the rock, and it's this barren land. And you can imagine how powerful this oil is. It's the resin, actually. It's the resin from the tree. It's really tough to harvest. So it's more expensive than gold. You've seen it in the Bible for a reason. It's been used for centuries. And it's an incredible immune builder. It's amazing for building cellular integrity, like I talked about earlier. So making sure our cell is working the way it's designed to work. Also think of this as the brain oil. So it has the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, getting in there and addressing any inflammation that might be happening in your head, in your brain. Okay, think about that. Think about how that relates to, headaches, tension, migraines, things like that. It's really, really powerful. A lot of my clients who have migraines put a drop on their thumb, press it to the roof of their mouth, and the migraine doesn't come on. It's very powerful. I like to use a drop of this under my tongue every morning and every night for prevention. Every month I like to do a breast detox, and I dilute this down in coconut oil, do a little rub down, and also do sort of a self-check every month just to be preventative, right? There's lots you can do. This has, just Google it. You'll see some incredible studies for frankincense. It's a juicy one. It's also great for depression. So I would say if you're suffering from maybe low feelings, maybe a little bit of anxiety, you're worried a specific day, I would do up a blend of frankincense and lavender, and I would probably add the final oil, balance, into that. So you get balance. I don't have a little bottle because I go through this one a lot. It's incredible oil for addressing anxiety. You feel this immediately. I use this for downhill skiing because I have this height issue, and it's like when I'm on the chairlift, I get like so much anxiety. And if you've never experienced anxiety, you don't get it. So just bear with me. But if you have anxiety, it's truly debilitating. I try my breathing. I try like eating the right diet. I try everything, but nothing touches it like balance does. It is so incredible, you guys. This is something that you would start with every morning in your hand, rubbing it behind your ears in the soft spot here to help manage those feelings of stress. Healing happens when your parasympathetic system is strong. Your parasympathetic system is that sort of relaxed state of your body. It's that state you're in when you're meditating, when you're breathing deeply, when you're calm. We know all those people that are able to do that a lot of the time. For us busy brains, us like type A thinkers, balance should be your best friend, because it really helps to bring your sympathetic system down and put you in that place where healing happens. So it's an incredible oil as part of this kit as well. So that's the kit, you guys. Can you think about the potential? So even just mixing these. So if you have chronic pain, deep blue and frankincense is your way to go. Frankincense is like a layering oil, and it will intensify the other oils that you're using it with. So this is incredible for pain. You could use lavender and lemon as an allergy blend. It's fantastic for that. You can use a cleaning spray of On Guard and lemon, okay, to kill all bacteria. It kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria, so it's very effective. And like I said, bedtime, maybe lavender, could add a little bit of frankincense into it. For thinking and focus, frankincense and lemon. So as you can see, I'm not going to bore you with a million different ways, but just know that once you have these tools in your house, that's the key, right? Because making change is really hard. We already know that. But what we also know is when you're trying to create better habits, healthier habits, the most important thing is to make the change easier. So to make less energy making that change. Less energy is making sure that you have these tools in your house. Because guess what? If you have a headache, you don't have any of this stuff, you're going to reach for your Advil or whatever it is that you use. If you have stomach cramps, for example, if you don't have this stuff, you're going to reach for something else. So just wanted to share this. It's such an incredible kit, you guys. You'll love all of the oils. And really, this is just the beginning. You get a free consult, and I will teach you how to put these into practice and just create an amazing life for you and your family. Thanks, and let me know if you have any questions.